Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video clicking on, my name is Katie and I make videos every single week. And today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I've been wearing in my past couple of videos. I've been getting a lot of requests to do this makeup look, so I wanted to go ahead and bring it to you guys today. So I have one question for you guys. Do you like this background better, or do you like the curtains that I used to have? This is my room right now, but I was filming in our dining room. We don't have a dining room table, but we have a dining room, and I just felt like it was lights, camera, actions kind of thing. And in here it's where I normally do my makeup, and I just feel more chill and I can be myself, because I'm a very silly person. So I feel like I can just be myself in here. So let me know if you like that background better or if you like this one better. And then also I wanted to say I'm so sorry I didn't get a video up last week. Not gonna lie, the semester is kicking my booty. Every teacher has decided to give a test, a quiz, an outside of class assignment, service hours. It's just crazy. So please bear with me. I know I haven't done a video this past week, but if you guys just hold on until May, you'll get 2 videos a week from me. So just wait. You'll get too much of me. You'll be like, oh my god, stop filming. All right, so let's go ahead and get this video before I start talking way too much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start first with my face. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Step 1 hydrating primer. I absolutely love this stuff. I think it makes such a big difference, especially if you are somebody that has dry skin, or if you kind of deal with a little bit of flaking. It really helps it kind of just give you that layer in between your foundation and your skin. So absolutely love that. My second step is going to be using this number 7 Lift and Luminate foundation. I've not talked about this in a video yet, but I have been loving this. This is definitely going to be my summer foundation. Well, it's my foundation now, but definitely in the summer. What? Some technical difficulties, but like I was saying, this is definitely gonna be my summer foundation. It just really adds a nice and pretty glow to the face without being too heavy or having too much coverage. Can you see that glow on my face? It's so pretty. You can still see my imperfections through this, so it's not a full coverage foundation. It says you can build it up to a medium. I personally think it's a light foundation, a light coverage foundation, but the glow that it adds to your face is just unreal. So definitely love this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and probably make a video about it pretty soon. But that's my foundation. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of a foundation sample. I know I'm so cheap. I need to go buy a concealer, but I'm just using this Lancome foundation. I got a sample of it, and I'm using that as my concealer because I don't have a concealer right now. I used up my Tarte Shape Tape over the summer, and I just haven't bought anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this and just tap it in. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my Flower Beauty setting powder. I still like this. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it kicks up so much freaking powder that it kind of gets in your mouth a lot. So I don't love that about this product, but it does set amazing. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my under eyes, and then also kind of set my T-zone and everything. I'm just using my Real Technique sponge. So it looks really gross because I already put on foundation a little bit today. I had class this morning, so that's why it looks a little nasty. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and just take my bronzer. I love this stuff. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Champagne Pop highlighter, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the high points of my face just to kind of give me some luminous looking skin. I love this stuff. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wear my Clinique Heather Pop blush. This is just such a pretty blush. I've showed this in so many videos, but this has just been my all-time favorite blush recently. It just works with any kind of eye look that you do, and just looks so pretty. Alright, so I brought you guys up close and personal to my face so I could show you guys the eye look a lot better. But the first step is just going to be priming my eyes with the Miliani eyeshadow primer. I have used this in so many videos. I've had it for about, I think, 6 months now, and I am obsessed with it. It is just one of the best eye primers that I've found in its drugstore, so how can you go wrong? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the color White Chocolate from the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to get that on a big E50 fluff brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and set that eye primer. I found that this really helps just allowing, there's a hair on my face, this really just helps allow the shadows to blend a lot easier on your lid, and just sets a primer so no eyeshadows like kind of get stuck on it. So just go ahead and prime that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Sigma E35 fluff brush, and I'm going to go into the color Salted Caramel. It honestly depends on the day. Some days I'll use Salted Caramel, and other days I will use Milk Chocolate. But I'm just going to run this in my crease, just windshield wiper motions, just going from outer corner to inner corner. Can see that gives me like a really like warm look to my eyes, and also kind of makes my eyes brighter a little bit. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a Sigma E38 brush, and I'm going to go into the color Semi Sweet. Just taking that color on the Sigma, what's it called again? What's it called? 38. The E38, I'm just going to go ahead and start fluffing that to the outer corner. So just packing it on little by little, and I just kind of like dab it on first, and then I start to blend it into the crease. And I'm really starting to try and focus on this color for my Pan That palette, because this is the only one that I'm kind of like nervous about, because I don't really wear a lot of dark browns, so I need to get some good use out of this one. Okay, so after I put that color into my crease, I'm going to go back with my E35 brush, the one that we put the Salted Caramel on, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of buff both of those colors together. So now the fun part, the lid color. I feel like once you have your lid color on, you're like, oh girl, I got this. So maybe that's just me, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go into this color Sable. It's in the spot of Amaretto. And this is a shade from MAC, but honestly, just any kind of like rusty, kind of like copper color. As you guys can see when I'm putting it on, can you guys see that? As you guys can see when I'm putting it on, it's not giving me like crazy color. So don't sweat it if you don't have like this exact color, but just something that's kind of like a taupe color, but more on the warm taupe side, if that makes any sense. So I'm just placing this onto my lid, and then I'm going to go ahead and go into the color Marzipan, and this is how I kind of get that glitter on my eyes, or not glitter, but the shimmer looking brightness on my eyes. And I'm just going to go ahead and dab this, just dab it out, dab it out. Oh, and I'm taking this, I'm sorry, on a Sigma E32 Exact Blend brush. Let me know if you guys would like to see a in-depth like brush video, just showing you guys what brushes I use and like what their purposes are. I would love to do that, because I know when I first started out, I did not know what brushes people are using, and I was like, what the heck? I just want one video where y'all just show me what to do. So leave a comment down below, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to take a Sigma E34 brush, and I'm going to go into the color Triple Fudge, and I'm just going to go ahead and place this on my outer corner. And again, I'm just dabbing it on like so, and then once I get the color where I want it, I'm just going to slowly start blending in. Slow is key, because if you get too much of this, you start to look like a raccoon real quick. So just a little bit. So just dabbing this on the outsides of my eyes, or the outer corner, I'm sorry. This outer corner right here. And I really don't blend that much with this brush. I'm just using this to pack on the shade, and I just kind of wedge it a little bit in my crease. But I'm gonna go back into the E38, that little diffuser brush that we applied semi-sweet with, and I'm just gonna get a little bit more of the semi-sweet color and start to buff everything together. So I'm letting this one that has the non-dark color on it, I'm gonna let this one do the blending. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of wipe off any fallout that we might have. And I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take a, what brush is it called? It's a Sigma. It's a E20 short shader brush. It's just kind of like a little shader brush. And I'm gonna go into the color Hazelnut, and I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and look in the viewfinder for this. I hate like how you have to like open your mouth whenever you do this, because I feel like a mummy. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's not a mummy. Okay, so after I have that color on, I'm just gonna take a little pencil brush and just kind of buff it out. I don't know where to look, I'm sorry. This is my first time like doing a eye tutorial like this close, so I'm trying to like figure out how to do it. So we are looking pretty good. We're almost done. So now I'm just gonna go in with like a big fluffier brush and go back into the white chocolate color. And what I like to do to kind of clean up my brows is I just take a lighter shade. You can even take your face powder. And I'm just gonna go ahead and run this right underneath my brow. And what this is gonna do is just keep this area bright to make sure that my crease color didn't go a little too high. And it also just defines my brows a little bit more and just blends everything together. So that is probably my biggest tip on any like eye look, is you wanna have this space under here nice and bright, because it's gonna make you look nice and bright no matter what color you put on your lids. So just a little tip. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and my mascara off camera, and I will be right back. But the liner that I use is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Infinite Waterproof. I'll go ahead and insert a clip right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and just line my tight line. So if you don't know what that is this flap of skin that's like right underneath your top lash line. I don't put it on my waterline. I don't know, I don't like it on my waterline, so I like it just at that top layer. And then the mascara I'm using is the Covergirl Clump Crusher. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those 2 steps, and I'll be right back. All right, so the last step I'm gonna do is just highlight in my inner corner, and I'm just gonna be taking the Champagne Truffle color from this palette, and I'm just gonna be placing this right in my inner corner, just like a little dab. I don't go anywhere down or up. I literally just place it right on where my eye, the inner tear duct, that's what it's called. Not the inner eye. The tear duct. This is the finished eye look. I am obsessed with this eye look. I've literally been wearing it for these last 2 months straight. I just think it looks so pretty and warm, and just, I just love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out and do my lips, and then I will sadly have to say goodbye to you guys. I'll go ahead and put this color on the screen. I personally don't know how to say it, and so I'm just not gonna say it. But I like to kind of go with a neutral lip, but also that has a little bit of warmth to it, since our eyes are warm. Then I'm gonna go ahead and top that with this NYX Butter Gloss in the color Tiramisu. I've mentioned this in videos, but I love this color so much. Everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love doing tutorials for you guys, but it's just been so busy, like I said in my intro, that I just haven't had time to sit down and film a tutorial like this. But like I said, also make sure you leave a comment down below if you like this setup a little bit better. I feel like it's more like personable. I don't know, like I felt like my other setup was like lights, camera, action, and I couldn't like be myself really. And now I feel like I'm in my own habitat. I'm doing my makeup where I normally do my makeup, so I just like it a lot better. So let me know if you do as well. And thank you so much for watching. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.